Everybody, welcome back to Giovanni, the YouTube channel we talk all things media. How is we doing? Who is doing well? And as always, I am joined by my fellow co-host, Azteral, aka Will.
Hello, everybody. Well done. You got it right this time.
And today, guys, we are going to be reviewing for you the first two episodes of Daredevil Born Again. The show that has been very highly anticipated is now out, and yeah, we are with it. Will do his breakdowns, his little breakdowns of the first two episodes, and then we'll get into the main part of the review. So, Will, go ahead.
Well, I think we should just get the elephant out of the room, shall we? We open with
Hang on. Spoilers, by the way. Massive spoiler warning.
This video comes out a week. If you've not watched it a week, then I don't know what you're doing. Get watching it. Foggy dies because Bullseye, who everyone should obviously know and remember, kills him, along with 10 other people, actually. We find that out in the court case that's brought against him. Matt intervenes as Daredevil, but we get the impression he hasn't been Daredeviling for quite a while, because Foggy says that he doesn't want to give Matt a reason to don the suit. But we get a pretty cool fight scene. And in the background there's like the heartbeat thumping, and then you realise that once that stops, that was Matt listening to Foggy's heartbeat. And then Matt just throws Bullseye off the edge of a roof. And he isn't dead, because he gets tried, and he gets multiple life sentences for each of the people that he killed. And then we get a time skip of a year later. Matt is now working at a law firm with another character. Karen Page is in San Francisco. She moved away after Foggy's death because Matt went alien. He stopped communicating. We get some brief, I'll call them cameos, but we get brief stuff about White Tiger and Spider-Man. And then we get the reintroduction of our... What do I call him? He's not the primary antagonist, but he's an antagonist. We get Wilson Fisk coming back, and he reveals that he's got the 25,000 signatures he needs to run for mayor. And so he decides to do that, but him and Vanessa's relationship is very different than it was in the Netflix Daredevil show, which you can watch on Disney Plus. Not sponsored, but you should watch it if you haven't. It's the same quality, if not better, than Born Again. We get... What else do we get? We get Fisk announcing his candidacy, and then in the very same episode, we get told that he's won. Matt gets introduced to a new love interest.
Set on New Year's, so I'm guessing we are in 2020. Well, it wouldn't be 2025 because MCU is ahead of us now.
I think it'd be like 2026 or 7. But yeah, we get a new love interest for Matt. I can't remember her name. She's a therapist. And one of Matt's new lawyer friends sets him up with her. And we have two new characters. Well, two characters that are like the new Karen and Foggy. We have his new lawyer friend, who again I can't remember the name of, and we have Jerry, who is a retired police officer that now works as Matt's personal investigator.
Is it Jerry or is it Cherry?
I don't know. I called him Jerry in my head all the time. Daredevil Born Again. Let's see. I'm gonna find the name. Right. So the the uh, what's his face? The lawyer, the girlfriend, the new girlfriend is called Heather Glenn, Dr. Heather Glenn. Um, who else do we have? Kristen McDuffie is the new lawyer friend who seems to be our Karen replacer. And it is Cherry.
Yeah, I thought so.
Cherry. I don't know
Also, 'cause
why I call
I heard every time we were watching it, I heard cherry.
him. Interesting note is obviously there's a season 2 already announced for Born Again. And a few of the people have actually got 18 episodes listed on IMDb. Quite a few people have got 18 episodes.
So I know
Which
if you remember, season 1 was original. Well, we didn't know we were going to get season 2, but it was meant to be 18 episodes of the show
yeah,
originally when they talked about it, but then it got changed when the story got changed and they were going to continue the original show run. Um, that there will only be 9 episodes with a season 2, which would make the 18 episodes that way instead.
yeah. But you know, we get sort of a setup because White Tiger intervenes when he isn't wearing the White Tiger suit in a beatdown, and it results in the death of a police officer. So he gets
Which
arrested,
he didn't know it was a police
and
officer.
the police officers are very, very corrupt so far. But we get sort of a look at the justice system being heavily weighted towards the police. The cop side seems to just win everything quite easily. Matt has to do quite a bit of pushing to get any motion through. In fact, one of his motions just gets flat out like rejected. It's like, I've made my decision already, Mr. Murdoch. Please piss off. That's not great. Then in episode 2, we sort of slow things down a little bit. Matt finds out that obviously he's representing White Tiger because Cherry finds the outfit, and Matt learns that the police officer's friend, his partner, is going to kill the witness that knows that White Tiger was obviously defending him. So they go to kill him, and Matt arrives and has the funniest comeback to what did you tell me where he went, which is just dude, I'm visually impaired, and that's so funny. And then we get a really sick fight scene, honestly so dope. But we also get a glimpse on one of the cop's wrists of a particular tattoo of a particular anti-hero
So
played
if
by the
everybody
wonderful
doesn't know, in the
Paul.
comics, for those who don't know, in the comics, there was a time where cops would actually use the Punisher logo to, do their own justice, which is why Punisher has a new logo now in the comics, because police have started using it. So he ended up basically telling the police to fuck off with his logo. As far as I know.
And obviously Frank Castle is coming back. John Bernthal is coming back. Little bit of a tangent. I am on IMDb, and it looks like the show is very well received so far.
Is this right? The one I'm
With
looking at?
episode 1. Hang on, let me have a look.
I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes.
What I'm seeing on IMDb is very, very similar. Episode 1 received a 9-star. episode 2 received an 8.9, which I'll be honest with you, I'm inclined to agree with. I was very pleasantly surprised by not just the tone, but the level at which the tone has been set. Like, it is gritty, it is brutal. Like, Matt breaks a guy's arm and you just see the sleeve just get coated in blood because he's like fully snapped the bone out of the skin, and it's like,
He
this
basically
is,
did a Batman.
yeah, is gruesome. Um, Also, props to Charlie Cox because the scream at the end of episode 2
And also, I
after.
would say I would also say the new way that they're showing his
Oh
echolocation, or
yeah,
whatever you want to call
dude,
it, is
the
so
aspect
well done.
ratio, the aspect ratio changing as it hones in on whatever he's listening to is absolutely
So at
sick.
the minute, I think this is for the entire this is for the entire show. 82% average for the thermometer, and for popcorn meter is 94%.
I would
For
dare to
Rotten
say,
Tomatoes.
that I think this is better than Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which has been my favorite Marvel
Dude,
project
hands
recently.
down. Like, Friendly Neighborhood was good, but this,
Like, we saw some reviewers who got to see it early.
his
Um,
review. Yeah, here we go. I knew he was gonna do
we
this.
we watched some people that got to watch it early talk about it, and some of the stuff that they said, um,
Well,
I can
actually,
see
one guy said,
I can see where he's coming from. It is going to be very divisive. I don't see it as a bad thing at all. Like, them killing Foggy off, people are going to hate. Some people are going to absolutely hate. Karen not being uh, present, people are going to hate. People are going to be angry. Um, I'll be honest with you. I watch my Daredevil show for my Daredevil. So as long as Daredevil is Daredeviling,
"Well, 14
I will
hours ago,
continue to watch
Eldon Hansen
Daredevil.
and Deborah Ann Woll are both returning as Foggy and Karen in Daredevil Born Again, Season 2.
I assume there'll be like flashback sequences that they'll probably
It's
do
all
as
over the
Matt
place.
like delves back.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because like the interesting thing is they killed him. They time skipped. And then we saw the funeral card.
With no funeral, as long as in the funeral already happened. He just keeps the card.
It's going to be quite the interesting set of episodes because you have people that are going to be like very angry and very, very vocal. And then you're going to have some people that are in the middle that are going, I don't know, it's sort of okay. It's like 5 out of 10. And then you got me, where I'm like, this is like season 1 of the Netflix show.
It's fucking great. This is
I
a continuation where it's also a reborn. The title isn't just Born Again because it's a cool title. It's because the show's been reborn in a new way, and I think it's done it very well.
also, side tangent, right? But I've been watching Solo Leveling, right? I thought I'd seen the biggest aura farmer in the game, but the way Matt Murdock walks up to that door in the in the second episode, right at the end, where he before the fight scene, the way he walks up to that door is just so badass. It's
Yeah,
just so cool. Like he is doing, and like obviously I've just seen it on Twitter there, but the comparison of the Spidey sense scene to the echolocation stuff is
that's what I
like
said. I think that's my
so
favorite scene from
accurate.
No Way Home. Is that is the actual showing how
It's
his
the way
spider sense feels.
it's the way that Matt's head snaps into
Yeah,
position. He tilts
he always
towards the
tilts his
sound
head
so
so
he
he can
can hear
hear
it.
it.
I honestly, I would say that by far this is the strongest opening to any Marvel TV show. I would say it's the strongest that we have
It's
ever had
also the
because
show where they've actually said that this is going to be brutal and dark and actually meant it.
yeah, like obviously we've had good Marvel shows. Like we've had Loki, we had Falcon and the Winter
Moon
Soldier,
Knight.
Moon Knight. None of them come close to this opening.
This opening, the show needed to make a comeback in a big way, and it did. And
Like I
also, I
am
want to say rest in peace to the White Tiger actor as well, who passed away before he got to see this show come out. And if you've also want to see him somewhere else, go watch The Rookie because he's on some of that as well. But just want to say rest in peace to him. But yeah, go on.
I can't wait to see Punisher and Daredevil or a farm on the same
Well,
thing.
I think Matt obviously definitely knows that the tower was there. I think he's gonna. That's why he's probably gone to see Frank. That's probably why he goes to see him. And we're probably going to get
Yeah.
something like where Punisher is now pissed that the cops are using his uh, logo for their own gain. But
That one, it's peak, and then it's Matt crying.
it's fucking phenomenal. Like, we were obviously scared because I remember when the first. You remember when the first announcements came out about the show and what it was going to be about? They were recasting Vanessa. They were recasting basically fucking everybody, and it was going to be a complete different show. Well, they obviously fought for the show to be back to it to continue, and I'm glad it has. But um, does this mean all the other shows are going to come back?
Probably not.
Luke Cage
I
could.
hope.
Luke Cage could be good.
I hope not. I hope that I never have to hear. But I'm the immortal Iron Fist one more
That's
time.
only I'm about to say. Yeah,
If I have to hear, but I'm the immortal Iron Fist, in response to any line of dialogue, like sure, bring the Iron Fist back, bring Swordmaster, have the mantle get passed from Danny Rand to Swordmaster, so that I can have Lindley on screen in his dope ass Iron Fist outfit.
yeah, with the amount of abilities as well, because he's not just fucking Iron Fist either. He's Swordmaster.
Also, every fight scene I'm pretty sure so far has been a one take.
I've had to like
I
yeah,
don't think
that
they've cut.
entire beginning fight scene was a one take. And I think
Like
that
I
was
think
our hallway scene as well. Also,
I think
I love how we're also getting the tiredness. Because in the original show, even during fights, everybody would get tired during fights, and I'm glad we're keeping that.
it's the way that he crawls up the stairs after Matt just beats on him.
I also
Like
like the
that's so
contrast of.
realistic.
I like the contrast as well, where Bullseye is laughing and pats him on the shoulder after he, and then but fucking Matt's just beat wailing on him. That I also can't wait to see Muse.
It's the like half-assed nature with which he tosses him off the edge
Mm.
after
It just
Foggy
fucking
dies.
goes thump.
Also, another scene that I thought was sick was the end of episode 1. Fisk gets announced to have won. Matt's walking through the crowd, and he's like stood in like the middle of smoke, and there's just like red lights flashing onto his face.
Yeah, that was sick.
And I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it right there.
That's it. That is what we needed. And but yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. First two episodes were fantastic. fantastic.
I'm giving them a 9 out of 10. I'm
I
giving them a 9
am
out of.
agreeing.
I think it's a solid opening.
The show will finish on April 15th, which I think for us would be 16th, wouldn't it? Yeah. The
Indeed.
show would end on the 16th of April for us. But yeah, I am excited.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I can't wait to see what happens. And yeah. Anything else?
I got nothing. I got
Alright.
nothing.
Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed today's review of Daredevil Born Again. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the show. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What didn't you like? What did you hate? Be careful on spot. Be careful if you are going in the comments for any spoilers.
So if you've made it to this point of the video,
Well, no, anyway.
you've pretty much been spoiled because we've just talked about it for like
True.
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
But yeah, we are excited for what comes next, and it'll be one episode a week now. So, but yeah, everybody, hope you did enjoy. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!